Right. If you don't have a black key, then this E sharp would actually be the same thing as this F, this white note here, because there's no black key in there. But, and the same thing goes here, B sharp would actually be C, but B flat would be this one. Of course, when you have two black keys surrounding a white key like A, that's A flat right there, and that's A sharp. And think of it this way, the way a wise old piano player once told me, if you sit on something flat, you go down. But if you sit on something sharp, you get up. So that's how you remember that the sharps are up, the flats are down. A flat is this, A sharp is that. Okay, but be that as it may, now you know that. Put your index finger on G. The rest of the hand just falls naturally where it should. Put your hand on G and put your thumb on E flat. It falls as it should. We're going to play that chord against our left hand pattern. And it's going to sound and look like this. First, let's get the left hand pattern going. Get ready. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to show you one more position. Point to the G. You got it? Okay, now on this one it doesn't fall quite as naturally, but you want your thumb on F. You want your third finger on B. And you want your fifth finger on D. That happens to be a G seventh chord, and I'll explain what the seventh means in a future tutorial. Just remember that that's a G seventh chord. You can get there by pointing to the G again, just you have to shift a little bit. And so that goes when you're here, then the F, and that is actually an F seventh chord too, but we'll worry about that later. Just remember that's an F seventh. And that is really a C sixth, but don't worry about that right now. Worry about the position, and worry if you're going to have plenty to worry about when it comes to working both hands together. Now let's do the whole 12 bar pattern using this pattern the right number of times, and at the beginning of each of these left hand patterns we're going to play that. We're going to play that. So ready? 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Get ready, F. Get ready, G. Okay, now we're going to play something extremely hip. We're going to change the rhythm just a little bit. We're going to syncopate it. And syncopate is when you kind of, you put an accent on a normally unaccented beat. Do you notice how when we were going like this, we put, this goes twice and this goes once. What if we, and this goes on the very first one too, we were going. What if we play this on the second of these? It's like this, it would sound like this. Let me do one first. Okay, ready? On the second one now. See how that is? Okay, let's try that, but let's do it when this finger hits E. So we're going to go. Or maybe every other one like I was doing before. Okay, that time I played this on the first one, and I played it actually on the third one, because it's 1, 2, on the fourth one I guess you'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, because I hit it on again on the E. So we went, okay, now let's try swinging it. That means that the left hand's going to sound like this. Alright, now we're going to hit this on the first one and on the E. Here we go. Wait, I messed it up. Wait a minute. Okay, get ready. Okay, here we go on the first one. Got it? Okay, now that we're swinging it and we've got this on the first one and the fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to get a little hip. We're going to shake it a little bit. Try this. Point to G, get your chord. You're going to play it on the first one and the fourth one, and in between you're going to shake it. Try shaking it like that. Just shake it any old way. Just shake it like you'd shake, I don't know. Okay, try it like this. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Here we go. I'll show you that lick later as we go along. But right now, I just want you to practice this position against this. And there's another thing you can do too. You can do that Bill Haley rock around the clock, which is this. Yeah, but you say, Flint, I can't get both hands working together like that. It's too hard. Listen, I know how that is. Every single Boogie Woogie piano player had to go through this difficult time of working the hands together. There's no shortcut. There's no way around it. And something like that might be a little complicated at this point. But the notes are right there. So sometimes if you were playing the blues, that would be slower and you'd be able to go. All of this stuff is going to be in your fingertips when I get through with you, because I'm going to show you how to do all of that stuff, but you have to crawl and walk before you can run. So that's why we're just going to work on this position right here, and we're going to just work on lowering the thumb and getting this to work on the first beat of the pattern and also the fourth beat of the pattern. And you can get a lot of listen to this.